Are you ready to dominate on defense in college football 26? Or maybe you've played some games already and you're really struggling to get stops. Well, in this video, I have the perfect guide for you. We're going to be breaking down some of the most important defensive tips that you need to master in order to become dominant online. But I will warn you, if you skip any of the tips in this video, it could be the reason why you're not having the success you want on defense. Before we jump into it, don't forget to go down below, hit like, hit subscribe on this video, share it with someone that needs it, and let's jump right into it. Alright, so here we go, brand new game, college football 26, right? So a lot of people are going to try to do a lot of the same things they did last year. And so that's why we're going to be starting with stopping RPOs, one of the most challenging plays to defend every year now. Now, key thing to note, EA added this new RPO pass key on defense, which actually is going to be pretty decent for you. So I'm going to also say it's not amazing, but it is decent. So if we go ahead and put it on conservative, focus on pass coverage. So that's the thing with these RPOs. You don't necessarily know if someone's going to hand it off or not. That's kind of the point. Alright, if we call any regular RPO, you can't see it because these guys are so far out, but RPO is going to be out here to the wide receiver. And so with this adjustment, we're just going to take the snap, throw this out here, and you can see that's fine. Like, we have the conservative, but it's really not doing anything for us. So we're going to go through it again, throw it out there. I mean, this is pretty easy. Again, this is just a stock cover 2 defense, right? And so really what I'm saying is RPOs are still going to be good. Like, it doesn't really matter. If we go ahead and pass commit and put a hard flat, that's another adjustment that I have liked in the past. You're going to be able to see, let's see what happens when we throw it. I mean, better job there. Really what that does, if we look at the replays, it tells that outside corner, hey, don't worry about anything else. Just get down. Don't get blocked by this guy. And so you're able to see he does a great job just fighting through, bringing him down, right? So I would say the EA's new change with these, the new read key for RPOs, it's fine. Like, it's nothing crazy. Right here, we're going to put a hard flat from a different player right here. And so this time, I would expect, that to be intercepted and returned for a touchdown. Now, some of this has to do with the alignment of the player, but it really doesn't matter. Because I would say if you're going to try to defend RPOs, this is going to be one of the best ways to do it. Just get in cover 3, put a hard flat pass commit. These guys, normally what I would want to do is I would wait and then throw it. Just wait for him to react, because what normally happened last year was that guy would come inside after you kind of waited a second or two. This year that doesn't really happen. You're able to see he just does a great job of just sitting here. Again, he's in a hard flat, not even really pass committing, and he's just gonna break on it. So this is really gonna make it to where people can't mindlessly throw RPOs all game at you. Alright, so the next thing that we're going to talk about here is going to be match coverage. So we have a cover 3 match and cover 4 quarters. There's also other matches like cover 3 Buzz Mabel, cover 4 Palms, cover 6. These are all going to be good match coverages. And so we're just going to start in a stock cover 3 so I can kind of show you guys why, in my opinion, this is going to be a pretty good coverage for you this year. So we're going to go ahead and go to the short side, right? Just call a flood concept here, corner out shriek. Every year you play this game, this is going to be something that gives you a lot of trouble, right? It doesn't really matter what team you're playing against. None of that matters. All that matters is they have a shriek and a corner out on the same side of the field, and that's going to be a huge problem for a lot of people. And so we go through it again just to show you guys. Cover 3 defense doesn't matter, like, every time. I mean, I have Kennesaw State right here, corner out's wide open again. So it's going to be wide open every time against really cover 2, cover 3, cover 4. But what we're going to do is we're going to go back to our coaching adjustments, the play call menu, and we're going to just hop in cover 4 quarters, and they're going to just go ahead and call the same bench play here. So we're going to go to cover 4 quarters, but this is the most important thing. You need to make sure flats, curl flats, hooks, all on default. If you put any of these on 5, this on 5, this on 10, you touch any of these, if any of these 3 are not on default, let me be very clear, this will not work. So make sure if you're going to run this defense, you have all 3 of those on default. So now you're going to see match coverage on the field, cover 4 quarters right here. They're just going to call the exact same play to the same side of the field. And now you're able to see great job matching onto that, taking that away completely. Now, sometimes the outside quarter is going to match onto the corner route, and sometimes it's going to be the inside quarter like it was in this last play. Outside quarter takes a shriek, inside quarter does a great job. It's kind of scared he wasn't going to guard this, but he ended up doing a fantastic job. Nowhere for this ball to go, sails over the head, and that's also something that happens when the offense throws to contested players. Sometimes the ball will just sail out of reach because they're punishing you for making a bad read. But we go through it again, same defense, and you're going to be able to see throw that. A lot of bumping happened right there, but quarterback once again just sails the pass because it's such a tight window throw. And if we go ahead and try to throw it this time to the wide side of the field, we take the snap right here and wide side of the field once again, completely strapped up. If you guys watched the channel last year, you guys know how much beef I have with this dude 16 on Texas. We'll see if he's better this year, but strapped up, nowhere to go. Match coverage, one of the best coverages in the game to stop corner routes or crossers. Alright, gonna make this a quick video. We're gonna talk about a quick adjustment. So this is by far the most important thing you can learn to do on defense, is to be able to make adjustments fast. So you see, if I wanted to turn this into a cover 2, look how fast I can do this. Boom, Y, B, A, we're gonna do this. Look at the coverage now. We have a cover 2 basically on the field, pretty good, right? And so what I see a lot of you guys do, if we reset this play back to a cover 3, is you're gonna try to click onto this guy, put him in a flat. Click onto this guy, put him in this. Click onto this guy. So you just see how long this ends up taking you. You put him in a curl flat. Like, it's not that practical. It takes too long. You're clicking on it. All the offense has to do, snap the ball when you're on one of your safeties, and then it's going to be a huge challenge for you. So we're going to learn quick adjustments. So the safeties, you're always going to press Y, and then to open the quick adjustment menu, you're going to press Y again. So click Y twice. The buttons are kind of messed up right here, but normally the outside corner is going to be B and the top safety is going to be A. It doesn't really matter right now. I'm just going to leave it. But outside corner is X, top safety is going to be Y on the left. So when you open this, you can put them in a cloud flat or hard flat. I mean, you can see all the little adjustments you can make. Now, you also have the chance to make custom zones, and this is something that I will be talking about at some point in the future, how good those can be for you. But, you have that opportunity now. Your slot corner is normally going to be the left bumper. That a PlayStation equivalent will obviously be on the screen for you, but these are the adjustments you can make with these slot corners. I like vert hooks, I like curl flats, I like man coverage. Don't really touch anything else. Now you can adjust your linebackers by pressing the D-pad to the left twice, to the right twice, and then so it's going to open these guys. You can put, I like hook curls, curl flats, hard flats, man coverage. Everything really is good there. And then your safeties, again, like I said, are normally going to be A and Y, and so you're going to press Y, Y, and then Y again to open the top safety, and then you're going to press A if you want to touch the top safety on the left normally. Right here, he's going to be B. So, I mean, it's all about reading it because some formations are different, but here are his adjustments, and then you can kind of go through these. But it's just important to get familiar with making them and making them fast. It just becomes muscle memory, just a lot of practice, whether you want to get in practice mode, whether you want to be in a real game practicing these things. Whatever you got to do, you got to get familiar with your quick adjustments. And so really, there's nothing else for really me to talk about with the quick adjustments. It's something that once you get better with them, you'll notice the importance of them. And so if we wanted to shut down like a play like this, again, I said you can shut it down with a match coverage, but when you're able to make those quick adjustments really fast, I don't know, man up maybe your linebacker, that's a good adjustment to take away some of the stuff that the offense might want to do. And then just having a good user, you get some pressure, you're able to bring the quarterback down. So overall, quick adjustments, really one of the best ways to get stops on defense, because these stock coverages aren't very good. You're going to have to make adjustments throughout the game, and you need to be able to do them fast so that you're not just constantly getting quick snap. But that's one of the most important tips. Let's jump right to the outro. Alright, so I know a lot of you guys are going to be eager to get online, hop in tournaments, beat your friends, whatever it is, but I just wanted to drop a quick little video for you guys on how to, play better defense early in the game, and it's going to be something that these things are going to carry over all year. Stopping RPO is going to be very important to the fundamental principles of defense. Match coverage, same thing, and then making quick adjustments on defense. So kind of an evergreen tip video here for you guys. It's not really going to matter, when you're watching this. Implement these things in your gameplay. It's going to start being the reason why you can win more games. But before we get out of here, go check out victoryformation.gg. I will be dropping my offensive game plan within the next week over there on the site. And then I also built an AI coach for you guys at bltforlife21.com. So if any of those things interest you, go ahead, check it out. And I will see you guys in the next video, breaking down something else that's very important in college football 26. Peace.